sent this to the Discord.
Yes.
So if you're watching this and you didn't contribute, fuck yourself.
Fuck you.
But like, also comment your response.
I say, also, like, we don't want to scare away half our fans.
Yeah.
All 5 of our fans. Go ahead, sorry, I'm kidding.
You know, Chris Bread. You know, you can respond as well.
Chris Bread.
But
Chris Bread tried it. Like,
I saw.
you saw?
Yeah, I saw. I was like, hello.
And then, like,
I was like, Discord, huh?
Chris Bread. Downloading Discord. What up?
But Chris Bread. But like, if I sent this to the Discord. So if you're not like in our Jen and Sofa Discord, please jump in.
Yeah, it's a good shout out, actually. If you don't mind. Like,
Yeah.
We're trying to do a little Discord action.
Yeah,
We've had it
we've had it for a bit. No one's really been doing it until recently, but like, it's a good place to interact. Just like Zach set up a bunch of channels. You know, it's actually kind of cool. So if you're a fan, if you're a friend, just jump in. Whatever.
Yeah.
But I asked this to the Discord.
Well, I was gonna say, fun fact about the whole, like, nothing being done for a while. I didn't realize it wasn't the creator or owner.
Was it?
It was one of the guys at NRMD. He made it for us, right? And so I was like, I've been trying to like add shit, and I couldn't figure out what the hell I'm doing, and it couldn't work. And then like,
you weren't an admin in your own.
Yeah, exactly. So then I was like, I like Googled it. I was like, you got to be the owner. I'm like, I am the owner. And then I was like,
I am June.
Yeah, what the fuck? And then I was like, I looked at the like symbols, and I was like, oh. So then once I got it, I was like, okay, let me figure it out. But yeah, you asked the question.
Request admin. Actually.
I asked a question, and I'm interested in you guys' answer. What is the first video game you kind of remember really playing? I want 2 different answers. Like, I know, Zach, you grew up with a dad that was playing video games, so it's like, what's the first game you remember kind of like watching? And then what's the first game you remember kind of like being like, you know, this was my game, like they either bought it for me or like I was playing it, like I loved it. You know what I mean?
All right, I got 2 uninteresting answers. So my dad also played video games on his computer.
Oh, he was a computer guy.
Oh.
Versus like a Nintendo or like a...
He did Doom and Duke Nukem.
Doom. That's a good one,
computer machine.
It's kind of badass.
And so that's what that was my first recollection of watching video games.
Papa D.
And then the first game system we got was the N64, and we got Killer Instinct with it.
Ooh. That's a very cool... That is not an uninteresting answer, brother.
We played Killer Instinct like a motherfucker.
All right.
But we also got...
Who were you maining?
You know, Mario... so my favorite guy to main was Spinal.
I like Spinal.
That was I got bad news. That was Coop's favorite guy to main.
Oh, so
bad news, brother.
If you just did a down B or whatever, like he gets into the crouch, and then he does the like up with his that, and you can just catch somebody in that, and it's game over at that point, right?
My main, I mean, I love some KI, bro. Sick soundtrack though. That was not my first game, but I was gonna say I main Jago.
Jago is very cool.
My alternate was Fulgore. And my alternate was Glacius.
You're like me. You like to play as many different.
Yeah, I'm also I like to try all different things. My dad's main, he only played with Saberwolf.
Oh, not really a Saberwolf.
He would do the little bite thing.
Yeah. Riptor was kind of sick.
Riptor is cool.
I think mine's kind of boring. I think my first game was. I remember watching my dad
played with the one chick that was on the game.
B Orchid.
Yeah.
B
Orchid. Yeah.
B Orchid.
B Orchid.
She was stacked.
It was like Black Orchid or whatever.
Well, Dead or Alive before Dead or Alive.
She was stacked.
Yeah, it was really.
Yeah.
She would. I think when she won, she would shake her titties at the screen.
They do what they're doing.
All right, let's fire that up real fast.
Yeah. Yeah. Hold on a second, guys. We're done here. I think my dad played. He played a lot of Super Metroid. But he also played a lot of like Madden and like NHL like
Sports
95.
Games.
And he because he would get fucking angry at it because he would lose and he just
because he yelled.
Yeah, he was. I remember him playing like it might have been NHL like 95 or something like that or 94.
Yeah,
or it might have been Madden, one of the two, right?
Yeah,
and he lost. And that's when he had the old breakout, like a freak out incident where he like destroyed our Super Nintendo on the patio with a hammer.
Classic.
Have I told this story on the pod? I don't know.
I feel like you've mentioned it, but never like told the full
Yeah, so he's playing
What
this.
is it?
He's playing the game, and my mom's getting dinner ready, and
What was she making?
like probably fucking
Classic mom,
quesadillas,
dude.
baby. I was like probably like Chef Boyardee. No,
Quesadillas and the quesadilla
or
maker.
fucking what's the one? Hamburger Helper.
Ooh, that's a.
Miss,
Nice.
you know what? I miss hamburger helper sometimes.
You know
It's
it's
one-
good.
I didn't hate it, you know?
Yeah, but you were saying.
You guys, it's pain. It's pain. The cheeseburger macaroni though,
Yeah, right?
fire,
Right?
fire.
Cheeseburger mac.
Excellent
didn't I
choice.
ask that for like one of the Make a Wish days?
I think
for,
I made
yeah.
like a homemade one.
Yeah,
pretty
it's good.
good, pretty good.
good.
I
But
want
she
that
would make like
hamburger.
every. She'd make the gamut, dude. Every
Every
fucking box.
hamburger.
My mom,
Let's get them all. You know, and but the
We had
thing
boxes of au gratin potatoes and
Ooh,
chef-
I-
yeah,
and,
instant potatoes and
I
all
kinda do
grind,
liking
and then like
them, scalloped potatoes.
or
and-
I
the
love me
pasta
some
sides, the
scalloped
Nor pasta sides.
Ooh,
But
love a nice passion.
garlic
and
shells.
shells.
Yeah,
Oh.
the garlic shells.
love a nice Nor.
All right, here's a weird thing about that garlic shells. I know since you've had them. Did you ever get where like two of the shells were kind of like
stack.
yeah, and then like the powder.
Oh, like didn't get cooked, it was exactly.
And it didn't get like
It
mixed
didn't
in.
get water in
So it
between
was
the shells.
so strong.
Super blast you in the face.
Was that a good
Those were the
thing or a
best.
bad thing?
Those were the best bites.
Oh,
I was gonna
those
say,
are the best
I
bites.
love a double shell.
I ain't gonna hate no double shell, brother.
Double
Hell
shell.
no.
Gin Sofa sponsored. Double shell.
Double shell.
Or
Again, yeah. Again,
approved.
we just throw out sponsors. We don't get paid.
Yeah.
This is for free. This is for you guys, Nor. I know you need it. We're here for you.
I bet Nor, like especially with like inflation, I bet people are still just grabbing Nor.
Yeah, I know
$1.29
Hamburger
still.
I know Hamburger Helper's hurting, so Gin and Sofa's here for you.
Yeah.
All right, so she's making. If I could probably guess, she's making like stroganoff Hamburger Helper,
Like the
but she uses it with like a cheap cut of steak, and I hated stroganoff growing up. I love it now.
Oh, I thought it was just ground beef in the.
You're supposed to.
If you do hamburger helper.
You're supposed to, but it just says like provide your meat, right? Provide your meat, and so like
She was like, you know what? We're balling out. Cut up a steak.
shitty steak. The
Cut up a
shittiest-
London broil.
Shove the
steak.
fucking commissary steak, right? And it was like fatty, like no. Anyway, so she's making
Still
that.
chewing like today.
Yeah, I'm still got it in here somewhere in my teeth, like stuck in the middle.
Yeah.
I don't know. So like, she's probably making that.
Yeah.
Dad's in there just raging out.
Madden or Chell, one
Cheating,
of those.
motherfuckers! Fucking computers cheating.
Can I just say real fast?
He's right.
The thing that's really
Bro, I was about to say,
He's on to something.
I've heard this before.
I think it's funny though, like sometimes you'll be playing online and like that really gets me mad.
Yeah.
Because like you're like, this dude ain't even playing like real. He's like doing whatever spammy or shit.
Oh, I
but like
know.
getting mad at the computer in like 1993.
It's insane. But you know what? It just shows that it was a thing back
Yeah.
then, and it's still fucking.
The AI
thing.
shit.
AI's they're trying to take over the world, bro.
Yeah.
That was fucking Terminator playing against them, just like
Terminator getting them back in 1993, dude. Skynet was taking
Skynet's
over.
like, listen to this bitch, lose. Anyway, so like he's mad, and she's like, dinner's ready, and he just kind of stomps through the fucking dining room. Our dining room was like set up where it was like,
Was it the
Right next to the kitchen.
the house that we all know?
no,
Yeah.
it was a townhouse actually.
Oh,
Yeah, it
oh,
was
back in the
back
like
in like Kingstown.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay,
So
okay.
like, it was like, the kitchen was here and it had a little like, kind of like I have a little pass through.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a bar thing, but it was no bar. It was just a pass through thing. Kitchen, dining room, goes out to the balcony. Not balcony, patio. He goes through the dining room to the fucking sliding door open, slams the bitch on the ground, and just starts wailing on it.
like
Where-
fists or
With a
just like
hammer.
slam. Ooh.
Where'd he get the hammer? Did he have to go into
Like,
like a, did he
I
have to
don't
grab
know.
one on the way? Like where'd he get
Maybe.
the hammer?
He put it
Because
in
that's
his
what I
pocket.
want to know.
Oh, he was like, I
Keep that thing on him.
I can't wait till you piss me off
Keep that thing on
again.
me.
Come at me again, Skynet.
Stop cheating. Stop cheating, Nintendo. I'm about to
swear.
do it. I'm about to do it.
And so like,
One day he did it.
and he did it. And so like, we're all just sitting there at the table waiting. as he's just
Everyone's like,
We
No one's eating yet, they're like,
you know damn well you can't eat until your dad eats. You know damn well if you take a bite before he does, he's using a hammer on you. So like, he's gonna smash your plate in half.
So you're just like,
everyone's like, Dad, we're trying to say grace.
Yeah, then he comes. Say grace. Yeah, you wob.
Say
So,
grace.
you wob, brother. So he comes back in, and his first thing he says is just, he's like, Sharon, I think we need to go to the store and get a new Nintendo. and he just starts eating.
honey, we might need to go to Walmart later.
Yeah. Something's wrong with the Super Nintendo. I can't figure it out.
I like how he did that, but then knew he still wanted to buy another one.
Yeah, he's like, I have to go back in there.
Yeah, be like, I still want to play.
The one we had was cheating. Let's get a new one. Fuck that.
Let's get an uncheating Super
trouble-
Nintendo.
Yeah.
I'm troubleshooting right now.
Yeah, that's the last one. The new one better not fuck up.
I'm troubleshooting. Yeah, if this isn't, this one's broken. Get a new one.
I had to teach that last
I
motherfucker.
wonder if I feel like halfway through he's like, oh fuck, I need a new one.
Oh yeah. After the first smash, damn Prince. After the first smash, he was like, you know what?
That's Prince, bro. Nice.
Yeah, put him back up, bro.
Hey, Prince got to stay.
Yeah, Louis just down and out.
First smash, he was like,
He's like, well, I might as well keep going.
That's
also he was like,
he's done now. It's like killing someone, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
now might as well smash it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was
That was your
However,
first
honey,
you
honey,
remember
That was,
yeah.
that was actually a long. The first I remember watching was that and like Super Metroid. It was like those
Yeah.
because I remember Super Metroid was like a game that like I couldn't get into as a kid. It was just too much like, which is funny thinking about now.
It's like one of your favorite. Yeah, like that's like
Yeah, and like there's
Way too
games
much
now
for
that are
me.
way more in depth, right? And you're like, whoa. But then I was boring. I think it was like Mario. You know,
like your first game.
yeah, like Super Mario 3. We might have played like it was called Rad Racer.
Ooh.
It was like, you ever play Outrun?
Yeah, I played a little Outrun.
It's kind of like that, but you had like a gas tank that would only get refilled if you got to like a checkpoint.
Yeah.
You know, and you had to like charge up your like boost at the beginning if you could, and you go faster, right? And you go from like California.
You ever played Road Rash?
Road Rash.
That sounds.
It's like a motorcycle, motocross. Everybody's on motocross bikes. And you just drive around and you get like whips and chains and like baseball
Mike.
bats. And you can like jump.
Mike, talking about dressing up now.
You can just drive over cars and jump them and land and stuff.
Hell yeah.
and then whip 'em.
Road Rash 64.
64. I think I might have heard of this. I was a big 64 guy.
Same.
Big
But,
64 guy.
That's all we had.
I would say, but like, it was kind of cool because you went from like California, then stage 2 was like the Rocky Mountains, and then it was like the plains, and then like you go
Getting
across
to the East
Yeah.
Coast. Too.
Yeah. So like the last level was like the Big Apple, and it was like
City,
the
yeah.
pain in the ass or some shit. So like we also just like pretend like we were road tripping as dork ass kids, you know, losing. But yeah, I'm old.
Fucking cheating ass Nintendo.
And then we couldn't do it anymore. Actually, so also it's funny because he played the Super Nintendo, and we were only really allowed to play the regular Nintendo.
Yeah, because you get the hand me down.
Yeah, you
We
get
the
yeah.
scraps.
You
We
get
get
the
the scraps.
hand-me-down
And then
system.
eventually you get the
Yeah.
Super Nintendo. Tyler gets the
Yeah, Tyler gets the 64. We got the Super Nintendo. Yeah, exactly. Just skips, you know.
yeah.
But yeah, you want to look? We got some responses though.
Oh yeah,
on,
yeah. Shout them out. Shout
trying
out
to see
some
where you added it.
responses.
Where'd you ask it? Video games. Okay. First from Eric Sheldon.
Shout out guy I don't know.
Eric Sheldon.
Eric.
Not his real name. His name's Jack. He's on my hockey team. Anyway,
Oh.
Oh, okay.
All
I
right.
didn't know if you want to be called them by their user. Sure, whatever.
Whatever.
Privacy, right?
Privacy.
He says Star Wars Battlefront 2
Whoa.
for the PS2.
I've never been an FPS guy, so like a lot of like core like I loved Halo growing up. I loved
My
Call
first
of-
Right.
FPS was Halo. Yeah.
Yeah, I never
Really?
really get
Yeah.
into FPS.
Well, I guess Doom.
Did you play Doom or you just want your dad?
Yeah,
play?
so Doom 64 came out, buddy. We got to play that. Hell yeah. That was it was too scary for us for a while.
I was gonna say not
And then
even like
eventually we got
GoldenEye.
like, huh?
GoldenEye was like fine if like I went over to someone's house.
GoldenEye.
But only child. I was playing them old single player
Doom.
games.
No.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's a little. He is younger.
Yeah.
It makes sense. I mean, that's pretty.
All right, Battlefront.
Battlefront 2. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I played. What's the newer one? Is it Battlefront?
I remember
Yeah,
watching
redid
you
it.
play it.
I think
Yeah.
They just redid Battlefront.
Yeah.
We got one from Stefan. What up?
Stefan.
Shout out Stefan. What up, brother? Crash Bandicoot
Great first game.
or GoldenEye. Don't remember which one was first. He says.
Didn't get to play Bandicoot because it was on the PS1.
I love
Yeah,
the
so
PS1.
it's funny that we had a PS1 for about a week. That my dad. No, I'm kidding. We had one for about a week, and then like he took it back. I think he was borrowing it from somebody on the ship to see if we liked it, and we ended up getting a 64 instead.
I was a Sony guy from the
From the jump, yeah. So
Never
like,
had a PS1.
so we got 64, and that was the end of that, right? There was no PS2, I think, is when I got. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same. It was weird because you didn't cross console. You didn't have all the consoles back in the day.
No, yeah, it was always
is
just
wild.
like, you made your choice.
Yeah, you did. You
And it was like-
You had
yeah,
to live with it.
yeah, 100%.
And the only time it was like that was we were getting to the point where the 64 was getting like replaced, right? The GameCube came out,
Yeah,
the
GameCube.
Xbox and the
Yeah.
PS2 already came out, right? And so it was like that point where it was like my dad's like, "What do you guys want for Christmas?" You know, we're like, "We want one of the new ones."
Dreamcast!
Yes, Dreamcast, yeah, hell yeah, Dreamcast. Sean,
I love
my dude
Dreamcast.
Sean had a Dreamcast, so I got to experience some of those.
Yeah.
There were some good games for it.
Crazy Taxi, Jet Set Radio.
Unreal Tournament, I think was on
Oh,
there.
I loved Unreal
Quake was
Tournament.
on there and shit.
Dreamcast came out, and my parents were like,
Sonic.
"Hey, that Genesis is only $30. You can get that." And
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh hell yeah!"
I mean, I'm sure that's a factor is why we
Sega's
got.
and then I was like, "Let me play
kind
that."
of cool.
Damn.
Were you a
the
Genesis
damn
or a Super Nintendo guy?
So I had 64 until Dreamcast came out. When I got Genesis.
Retroactive
Yeah,
Genesis.
so
Really?
I got the old.
I thought you were
old-
joking.
No, I started playing Echo.
Ah.
Fucking hell, dude. That game is hard as shit.
Yeah, dude,
is.
I was good at it.
I watched a Let's Play just because I was like, I never got past like the first level,
Yeah.
and I wanted to see what the ending was.
Yeah, there's.
And you like fight like a kraken or
Yeah,
something.
okay, so
I
it's
never
fun-
got that far. But
So yeah, dude, it was like this guy watching YouTube. You know, G-Man Lives, Australian guy. Shout out G-Man Lives. He gets like 1 million followers. Shout out, brother. We're here for you. We're trying to grow your brand. But he was talking about like scary scenes in non-scary movies or not movies, games.
Yeah.
And Echo came up, and he's like, "You're playing Echo. You're just swimming, you know, in a sweet Australian accent, of course."
Yeah.
And he's like, and then you fight this demon alien guy, which is what you're talking
Yeah.
about. And he's like, kind of scary for a kid game. And I was like, I commented, and I was like, the scariest thing about Echo is the control scheme and getting lost. Because I had no idea what the fuck I was
Yeah, I was
doing in that
just
game.
The goal is to go down as fast as you can and go up as
Yeah,
fast
and then
as
launch
you can.
up. Yeah.
Launch.
And I was like, man, Echo was. That's crazy. I thought you were joking about getting a Genesis.
Nah,
like-
dude, the Genesis, I remember it was like $30 for the whole console and like a game. And I was like, my dad was like, "You want that?" And I was like, "Hell yeah."
Hell yeah, I want that shit. Oh, dude, so.
Thinking of Echo real fast, while
Yeah.
it's just like one thing I absolutely hate in video games is always the underwater levels.
And that's all
Yeah, that's all Echo is. Because
Yeah.
like
You're
Sonic,
like playing Mario and you're like,
like-
why are we going underwater, bro? And
Yeah.
Sonic, yeah. I'm going to run out of air.
yeah, I don't want to like have to like think of.
I don't
oh,
think I
shit,
like
now I
anything.
gotta like.
I don't
I gotta
want to
come
think
back up for
anything underwater because I was just watching Thunderball, and like a lot of it's underwater.
Yeah.
So I don't think I like movies underwater. I don't like games underwater.
You got a little lassophobia?
I don't like swimming. Maybe. What is that?
Lassophobia is like the fear of like
Water.
under like
Lassophobia.
giant ocean.
Assophobia.
More like assophobia. You know what I'm saying? I ain't afraid of no ass.
I didn't bring no
I ain't
ass.
afraid of no ass. Rocco's making fun of knock the fuck out.
Yeah.
Bam. So I was funny though because it was like we had a 64 and you know you guys know my dad. No offense, Dad, but
Shout out.
shout out, Dad. You got us cheap as shit. Anyway, so like I was surprised when we got like a PS2. You know, as the next like
Yeah.
jump up, and he was like, "Good PS2, right?" And then my grandpa was like, "Well, here's a GameCube." So I had both of those.
Hell yeah. When did
So
you?
we got GameCube, and then like maybe like 3 years after the PS2 had already been out,
Yeah.
we got a PS2.
We got a
Okay.
PS2 in like a stack of like 20 games.
I remember you mentioning that on
Yeah.
the pod.
Oh, yeah,
like
it's
that
like
was like
the,
a big.
That's my
Yeah.
biggest
We got-
Christmas of my life.
We got a good Christmas this week.
Yeah, that's the
This
best
year,
Christmas
baby.
ever.
I'm curious because both I didn't have parents like this, but both of you mentioned like you had parents that like played video
He
games.
didn't have parents.
That like played video games. When did your parents stop? Like, was your dad playing your PS2?
Bro, my mom still plays video
No,
games.
my dad stopped. My dad
And my
stopped.
dad plays phone games now.
Oh, mobile guy.
My dad stopped
Yeah.
around Super Nintendo.
Okay, he just was like, "Fuck this." Here you go.
He grew out
Pretty
of
much.
it, or what do you think?
I don't know. I think like
I guess my dad like stopped playing like
I think he might have like got to. Sometimes I think it's hard for.
I definitely got Doom on Xbox because my dad wanted Doom on Xbox.
Did he play it though?
Yeah, I think he played like a
That's
little
not
bit
bad
of it.
because I feel like I wanted to say like the joysticks really threw him off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like the
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm saying,
yeah.
I think it was more than like 4 buttons on this side and 4 buttons
Yeah,
on
exactly.
that side. And
What's
it was
happening,
like,
bro?
I'm done, buddy.
You got shoulder buttons? What the fuck?
Well, yeah.
You got
These
triggers?
things? What are these things doing? Can't do this.
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, so like I remember we got a 64 and like my dad just watched us play.
Mm.
And so he didn't really play that at all. And
He
we
was
were,
like, what do you do with that other side of the thing that you're not even using? You're like, you don't use
you don't
it.
use that. That's just
You don't
there,
use
bro.
the C buttons.
That's just there for fun, bro.
Yeah, on Smash Bros, that's cheating. You just do the side B or the side A, you know?
We would play like Mortal Kombat 4, but
Nice.
I would say so. We got we got more.
Huh.
Billy, possibilities.
Possibilities laid on us.
Billy Lesson Zane said Crash Bandicoot as well.
Didn't have, man. I feel like I always thought PlayStation was for rich kids, though.
I had a PlayStation.
So I was right.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
Check
all
the
right.
chart.
There you
Check
go.
the chart.
It was like that was my first system that like I remember being young and being like, "Can I get a PlayStation?" And I got a PlayStation.
I remember asking for something and getting it, and I was like, I can't relate. I don't know what
I
you're talking
can't
about, buddy.
relate either, brother.
I was like,
It would be like, does your brother also want it?
yeah.
Because then maybe we'll think,
three of you
100%.
I'm, yeah, dude, I was. Does your sister also want it?
Yeah.
Obviously not. She's,
She's a woman.
Yeah.
I don't think so. She's
no, we're getting a
She's the one
Barbie doll
Doom for
instead.
Xbox. Jen, do you want Doom for Xbox?
Yeah, exactly.
What?
Exactly.
Sorry, Mike, you're out of luck, bro.
Yeah, dude, we got Barbies and shit. I was like, oh, all right, I guess whatever.
I remember the 64 was kind of funny because it was like kind of it wasn't. Now it's okay, but like I feel like it wasn't as cool in some people's eyes as like PlayStation.
Yeah, so I will say like Nintendo is more geared towards kids stuff.
Because,
like
yeah, and everyone would hate on the cartridge
Switch
system.
is
and
definitely
stuff.
geared more towards like kids stuff and Sonic and Mario and blah blah blah.
'Cause I remember playing like 64. I played like Gex, which
I
was
loved
which
Gex.
was originally
Played
on
that
like
on
PlayStation. Right? Yeah. And it was more on PlayStation. There was only like one that went to Gex, or two of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gex 64.
And then like another big game I played a lot was Resident Evil 2, and it was like already there's no Resident Evil 1 and there's no Resident Evil 3 on 64. They only ported 2. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny though that became like my default like favorite
yeah,
of that
yeah,
series because it was like the only one I could
It
ever
was the one that
play.
was available.
It's the only one I could play for like 5 years. You know what I mean? So like, oh wow, it's just weird. And then like GameCube had, they finally got rights. It's a whole different story because I love Resident Evil. But anyway, so it's just kind of funny to me that like it got shunned a bit because it was, and, you know. But then again, now everyone's got a goddamn Switch.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. Initial games.
Initial games. All right, so I was wondering if we wanted to power rank breakfast foods. Power rank some breakfast foods.
On the spot. Breakfast
So-
power.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here's the thing. I do kind of want to err on the side of less ingredients. Like obviously eggs are for you guys.
I was gonna
bacon-
say, how
yeah.
general are we going? Because I'm gonna be like eggs number
Yeah.
one, right? But then are we like boiled eggs?
You can say
omelets,
eggs,
hard
but I
eggs?
want like if you say eggs, you gotta say a specific one. Because like what I'm really thinking about is like eggs Benedict. You know what I mean? What I'm thinking about is like French toast. Like I want like
the whole
actual
dish.
yeah, like kind of like things you would order on a menu. You wouldn't just go to a breakfast place and say like, let me get the eggs. Like just eggs.
Yeah.
You guys got eggs?
Yeah.
So like, I will say like a top one for me
It doesn't have to be in order. So
is
like
the
you can
like
just say
the 2 eggs with hash browns and like maybe a pancake, a short stack.
hash browns is definitely high on my list. I love a good hash brown.
It was called a quick 2 egg breakfast at the
Oh.
IHOP.
Quick
Oh,
2 egg. Call in.
Sounds like a caller. We got a caller
They
here.
didn't like your answer.
Yeah, they're like,
I
"Yours
need to let
sucks."
this guy
This
know.
guy's
Apparently
fucking
eggs are
breakfast.
ass.
Yeah, my fucking Wi-Fi decided to die as soon as I joined, so
I didn't know you were poor, dude.
no,
I need that
I did-
Gigablast.
I had to fucking restart it. So
Is that the
Anyway,
dude
well,
from Kroger?
yeah.
I could tell by his voice.
Yeah. Yeah, you're on. What do you got, man?
shit.
Just wanted to talk.
I just called in, man. I didn't know. I didn't expect you to ask me anything.
What is the greatest Star Wars video game of all time?
Greatest Star Wars video game. I already know the answer to that, and it is Knights of the Old Republic, the first one. So KOTOR 1, one of my all-time
I played
favorite
a little
games.
bit of that. I haven't finished it yet, though.
You haven't what?
You haven't beat it?
I haven't finished it yet.
You should go back.
Yeah. Go finish that and then call back in.
What's the one
already know what
that you
happens.
got to like fly on Hoth and trip up the AT-ATs and stuff?
You mean what?
It's like,
Is that
I wanna
Battlefront
say-
2?
Battlefront 2?
no, I want to say it's called like Rogue.
Oh, Rogue Squadron?
Rogue Squadron.
Yeah.
Rogue Squadron.
That's not bad.
That's mine.
The like air.
Yeah, I have Rogue Squadron 3.
I think. What about you guys were talking about episode 1 Pod Racer, guys?
Oh, yeah.
Pod Racers, yeah.
Didn't we try to play that?
How about
Wasn't
Lego
that-
Pod
Pod
Racers,
Racers.
buddy?
Oh.
Pod Racer was like on 64 was like the shit.
Yeah.
Now this is pod racing.
Man, this is Pod Racer. Or I do enjoy the Jedi one.
Jedi Outcast? Or
No, it's what is it called? Jedi.
Yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah.
played a little bit of those too.
With the
Calcat. Fucking.
Lin-
Ian,
Oh, the one
Ian
Force
Gallagher.
Awakens.
yeah Ian Gallagher.
No,
Force
Force Awakens
Yeah.
is pretty solid.
But it wasn't Force Awakens.
No, it's Jedi
Force Unleashed.
Fallen Order.
Fallen.
Fallen
Oh,
Order,
okay,
yeah.
okay. I don't think I played that.
Yeah, we
one.
played the hell out of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I enjoyed that, and I liked Survivor as well.
I haven't played that one yet. I have it like ready to install.
Are you a big Star Wars guy?
It's pretty good. I liked it.
Never mind.
Let's see if I say it again.
Are you a big Star Wars guy? Caller?
Unfortunately,
Right on.
You a hater of the last 3 movies, like everyone else?
not really.
I kind of liked them.
I
I didn't like the
Yeah, I
third
thought they were
movie
okay.
because it felt rushed and didn't like really kind of do anything cool. But like
I
the
just-
first 2 got
I
me excited.
hated the fan base and how they like pulled Disney in all the different directions.
Classic fan base.
Yeah, they always
Classic
do.
Disney.
Classic.
That's why I said unfortunately to the question of am I a Star Wars fan?
What's your
Because I fucking hate the fan base.
what's your Star Wars like flanker show? Like, are you a
Oh, yeah.
Mandalorian guy? Are you a what's that one that everyone loves? The Clone Wars one?
I am a 2003 Clone Wars guy.
Yeah.
Is there a new one?
Yeah,
The- No, the old one with Gennady Tartakovsky.
What's the new one? What's the new one?
there's like an animated one now, right?
Oh, it's like the
Yeah, there's like
Bad
3D
Bunch or
one,
Bad
yeah.
Batch or something.
Bad Batch.
yeah, Bad Batch. I liked Bad Batch. I thought it was all right.
There's the one with Rosario Dawson or whatever.
Oh,
Ahsoka.
Ahsoka.
Yeah.
Wood.
Would. Yeah. Rosario Dawson, hello.
Agreed. I was thinking the same thing.
Hell yeah. Would.
That's right.
Oh,
It's part of the reason I
that
love
one
Clerks too.
Clerks 2.
Shit.
Clerks 2.
Yeah, but I grew
Oh,
up with the 03 2D Clone Wars series. I have that on DVD, and
Oh.
the part where
DVD.
General Grievous shows up, it literally stops working because I played that part so much as a kid.
Are you sure you weren't? Never mind.
It's like the tape got sticky.
The way he handles 8 lightsabers just really
it's
gets me
just really
going.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ almighty. At that point, I didn't even know what that was.
What?
I was like 5, and I was like,
Oh,
holy
he's
shit.
young.
he has
Yeah.
Touche.
We were like 15.
Yeah,
I knew what that was.
I definitely knew what my penis
I
was
was
at that time.
Brother, I was born in 2002.
Wow.
Whoa.
That's like a couple years
I
right
bet
after
you
me.
fucking feel old
Zach
now.
Zach was born in 1002.
All right.
Cool. All right, man. Thanks for the. Oh.
That said, when are you pricks getting on NHL?
Oh,
Maybe
Shortly.
Sure. Yeah. Maybe later.
yeah.
Yeah, because I'm on.
Have you been practicing?
25 or 24?
No.
No, you just have on.
Yeah, I've been on.
You're just on.
I got it on. I just
I've been getting my fucking ass kicked.
Yeah, that game sucks. I might delete
I
it.
fucking hate it. I'm so mad at myself that I bought it.
Aren't we all?
I'm so fucking mad that I bought it.
Shout out EA Sports, good
in the
sponsor
game.
right here.
It's in the
boys.
game.
It's in the game.
It's in the game.
EA, go fuck yourself. bunch of cunts.
Oh!
Wow.
Anyway,
Angry
All right.
caller.
yeah, I'll let you know if we get on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I fucking hate EA Sports.
We can rag on that too.
Bunch of douchebags.
What's your favorite EA game?
Oh yeah, good question. What is your favorite EA?
One of the James Bond games.
I had this discussion with
My favorite EA game?
Yeah.
EA Sports NHL 10.
10.
10. What was the soundtrack on that?
What about?
Dragon Force, Green Day, Megadeth.
Oh.
What a collection.
Shit.
It's all about
Papa
SSX
Roach was on
Tricky.
there.
Ah.
This is
SSX
actually
Ooh.
decent
EA
song.
big.
That's a
SSX
good
Tricky.
one.
EA Big, that was good.
Sneaky pick.
Yeah, right.
NFL
Sneaky
Street.
pick.
Yeah, NFL,
El
NBA
NFL
Greyhound
Street,
was on
yeah,
there,
yeah.
too. That was the game that got me into hockey in the
Oh,
first place.
okay.
and,
Oh, Chill Time.
I still play 10
was
to
like
this day.
Tricky?
So.
Is that on PS2?
PS3, buddy.
PS3?
Yeah, 06 was
I have mine on
PS3.
360.
360, yeah? That's 3 there.
Hell yeah.
I thought the Bond movies were, not the Bond movies, but Bond games were EA's, not sports, but EA.
Yeah, some of them were.
Nightfire?
Some of them were.
That's right.
Yeah, I have Nightfire on the GameCube.
Legendary.
I have Agent Under Fire as
Your
well.
mom's under fire. Got him. Nah.
You need like a soundboard that we can like press and it's like a toilet flush or like a...
Yeah. What if there is?
I agree, that
Well.
would be hilarious.
Hell yeah. Good caller.
Let's see.
Who the fuck is quacking at me?
Am I quacking at you? Bro, I could not hear it on here at all.
I was gonna say I don't hear it.
And I kept clicking it. Sorry. Cool. All right, we're gonna get back to it, bud. Thanks for the question.
Yeah.
We'll let
Yeah.
you know if we're on.
Yeah, I'll let you know when you get on. When we get on.
Alright, sounds
Later.
good.
All right, that was a question from Eric Sheldon about Disney.
All right.
Excellent.
Well, Star Wars. So we sent out a message to the ether of a Q&A. We said we're live, whatever. People can ask questions. No responses, as usual. But actually, we got Billy here. You got a question, Billy?
Hey, good morning or good afternoon. My goodness.
Hello,
Been a long
Billy.
day. First time, long time. Sorry, I've been at work all morning.
No. That makes one of
On a
us.
Saturday?
Yeah, it makes one of us, bro.
Get wrecked.
Sometimes I think his job is golf. So
Yeah, were you golf? Yeah. Were you golfing?
Was I golfing? No.
What do you got?
So my question is there something that you're either that you have interest in now, or something that may be something that you would wish you were really good at, that maybe you could have been doing something when you were younger to make it better now? Like, do you
yeah,
if you took lessons for something when you were younger that would benefit you now,
absolutely.
something that you enjoy now that you wish you did something when you were younger?
Yes.
Real estate.
Oh, you
Real
wish you were a
estate?
child taking real estate classes.
Mike wishes he was a real estate.
100%.
All right, I think that's a good question.
Yeah, good question.
I think is that the first official like call in listener question.
We had a few with Billy, but yeah,
They're all
last week-
Billy.
No,
Um,
yeah, sure, yeah.
I like it. I think the first thing that comes to mind is like seeing how much you enjoy playing hockey. I would have loved to have taken a figure skating class.
Figure
Like
skating.
really getting some edge work in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I wish. I mean, like playing. I didn't start playing until I was like 15 or something, right? So
Yeah.
it would have been nice to have been like a 10-year head start. I'm really surprised Chris you didn't say fucking.
I'm a natural.
Yeah, he doesn't need any help in that.
I
He's just already a pro.
I just wish I started that earlier.
Yeah.
It's not even a hobby for him anymore.
That's also true. Like, I wish I had started earlier, but nah.
Yeah.
Just raw talent.
raw talent.
About you, Billy. You call him with a
I
question,
know,
you gotta have
like,
an answer.
Well, I mean, I have an answer. So, like, my dad was a really good singer, and I found out that he took
Huh.
a lot of like singing lessons when he was a kid. And I'd asked my mom, like, why didn't you put me in singing lessons? And she's like, well, I didn't think you ever wanted to do it.
Because you sound
And
like
I'm like,
shit, Billy.
I feel like I would have liked being able to sing. Like, I don't know. I feel like, my dad, he was a really, really good singer, and I'm like, man, I feel like that's something I kind of maybe missed out on.
Did he ever like try to teach you? Like, if he took the lessons, could he not impart that knowledge?
Right.
Oh, well, he would. Like, we'd be like in the car, like singing songs. He's like, sing from your chest. And,
It's wrong, Billy. It's wrong.
Billy, no.
Work on your breath work.
Like this.
Yeah. Train your
But,
voice.
never to the point of, like sitting down and doing scales and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Mm.
But I do kind of wish that was something I may
Singing.
have
That's a
would have
good
been
one.
able to do, because when you're younger, it's easier to train yourself to get there.
Yeah. I think like one thing that also came to mind is like, I did like music lessons and piano lessons
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff, but like
Mm.
maybe if I had like done like more legit, like consistent
Yeah.
music things,
Yeah.
I think I'd probably really like that.
Like I like to
Did
play
you
the
ever
guitar.
play an
but-
instrument other than the piano, or?
Yeah, I play a lot of instruments.
Yeah.
Nah,
Skin flute?
Skin flute.
Ah, the skin flute.
is that a dick? Just want to make sure.
Make sure I'm on the right path.
Just make sure we're all on the same page.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a penis.
that is a
right?
penis.
It kind of goes back to what he's saying, but like, did we all have randomly like
Skin flutes? No, I don't think I had skin flute lessons. as a
Did
kid.
we all have recorder lessons?
Yeah,
Yes.
I did.
Did you?
We
Like
not.
third
We
and
did
fourth
not.
grade, we
had
had,
recorder.
Yeah, what was that about?
Why did
we
everyone
had
do
a really
recorder
good,
lessons?
music program.
was
so
like
they brought
in
us
your-
into instruments pretty quickly.
Oh,
I played the
New Jersey.
trombone when I was a kid.
What was the point of the recorder? Do you know?
I think it was to teach you
No
music,
clue.
kind of like
Just basic
you
scales.
know how,
and
like in
shit? Yeah.
elementary school, you have a music class that
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
in, and they made you buy like a $12.
Why didn't they just give us a drum set?
Because recorder,
Right?
everybody can blow into a recorder.
Well, Bill. Oh my
You know
God,
what I mean?
Mike.
The
Talk about
skin
you-
flute.
talk about how you blow
can't
into a
just
skin
blow on
flute.
it, you know what I mean?
There's delicate
Whereas
procedures.
The drums is overly. You got to be a little coordination.
But
for that.
yeah, Chris plays guitar.
yeah.
Chris is a good guitar player.
Guitar, mandolin. That's
Oh,
one of my
really?
favorite. I like to play
You-
harmonica.
Chris is a big strings guy.
strings.
Chrissy Strings.
Chrissy Strings Diago.
Well, Billy String. I would have imagined you probably listen to Billy Strings, but maybe not.
I think Mike's more of a percussionist.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know who Billy Strings is.
Oh.
Who's Billy Strings?
He's like kind of a really like he won a Grammy and he's like a famous
Oh.
like
He's an award-winning musician, Mike. You don't know who that is?
but he's like a country kind of guy.
Man, so uncultured over there, Mike. What the hell?
Oh, Billy
What?
said you're
Yeah.
uncultured.
Do you know what Billy Strings is, Billy?
Billy, do you know
Oh,
Billy
yeah,
Strings?
You do?
Yeah, he's on bluegrass.
Yeah, yeah. You know,
Why the
I'm
fuck
with
would
you,
I know
Mike.
that?
you like country.
Why the fuck do I? Who knows bluegrass? Name
Oh.
any other bluegrass musician, Billy.
Yeah,
Steve Martin?
I
was gonna say-
don't have one.
Devil Goes Down to Georgia.
That's
No.
Charlie Daniels. That's a little more.
and that's
he not bluegrass?
country rock. No, hell no.
That's. I mean, like bluegrass adjacent. I also like you didn't know his name was Charlie Daniels. You were just like, Devil Goes
Down to Georgia.
Yeah, the guy. You guys know what I'm talking about.
The Osborne brothers. They do Rocky Top.
Cut
Oh,
it
what?
out.
Sharon and Kelly
Sharon
and
and
Jack.
Ozzy?
Kelly and Jack.
Ozzy and
His
Jack,
kids.
the brothers.
Excellent question, Billy.
Yeah,
Excellent question.
I also should have took music lessons because I didn't. I have a guitar. I have like how many guitars?
5.
I'm trying to find 5. I'm trying to find the right guitar that makes me good.
Yeah.
Trying to find that sound.
I'm trying to find a sound. Yeah, I'm just trying to
Yeah.
find. I bought like 10 pedals. You know.
The pedals is cool.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Make me sound real good.
Makes me sound real good. But if I had taken lessons, maybe,
Yeah.
just maybe.
I wonder if you remember when Eric used to live in your house? Just like
Mm.
crawled in your crawl space and he put his drum set in there. I wonder if he had lessons.
Drum lessons.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like I feel like drums is one of those instruments where like maybe you could have lessons, but it's also just a
Kind of just feel it.
yeah. You gotta to be a drummer.
Is that what
gotta
you did, Mike? You just felt the beat.
Yeah.
Felt the beat.
Oh.
I wish I was a really
I
good
would
triangle
argue,
player.
too, that like opportunity, right? Like I didn't have the opportunity like to ice skate when I was younger because we didn't have a rink anywhere close to us. So we
Ah.
played like street hockey all the time. So like I would also it would have been awesome to be able to get on the ice as 3-4 years old and play ice hockey. And who knows where the heck you would be.
Yeah.
You'd
But
be
yeah, that's-
in
I-
beer
I
league
feel
like everyone else.
Yeah. See you there, buddy.
But he'd be good.
Right next to you'd be a upper B level player, but not a lower B. Yeah,
Yep.
just
I mean-
marginally better.
I'm sort of curious because Billy plays like I don't want to say a specialized position, but like,
like
Plays
goalie.
goalie.
yeah. Do you like jump
Goalie.
in? Do you jump? Did you jump in immediately to goalie, Billy?
So we used to play street hockey out front of our house, and all my older siblings played. My dad was a goalie when he was a kid,
Oh.
but there was a goalie mask in our garage, and I had put it on one day, and my dad's like, "I think you're going to be a goalie," and then he started shooting on me, you know. And
Yeah.
I didn't have any pads or anything.
Just
And
shot
I
on you?
started- Just that's how you learn, man. That's the best way to learn how to take shots at you.
Yeah.
With no pads.
Yeah, I remember one
Yeah.
time we were trying to get Dylan to play goalie.
Yeah.
Dylan Woods, you might know him.
Oh,
Bill.
Woodson?
Dylan O. Woodson,
Yeah.
D Woods, from Making a Band. Anyway, I was just trying to think what the hell they were called.
Dialogue.
D5, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No P Diddy talking here. Anyway, so
No Diddy.
anyway, so he was like, I was like, you play goalie, and he had no pads on, and I just fucking took a shot, hit him right in the fucking forehead. And it was like he had nothing on.
So, like, I want to say one of the last times I went over there and played street hockey with them, they were like, "Yeah, where are the pads?" And I had all the goalie pads on, and they were taking shots. First thing they do, shot at the nuts. And I'm like, I don't have a cup on, right?
Yeah, right to the dick.
Straight to the dick.
Yeah.
Yep. I was like, all right, this isn't fun.
Are you ready to play goalie? Dick shot.
Yeah.
Dick shot. You're
Recovered from the first dick shot. Get up. Start playing a little more.
Dick shot.
Guess what? Another dick shot right on the way.
One of the worst
I was like, all right, fuck you
feelings
guys.
Was that your experience, Billy? Dick shots?
ever. I've had many.
ready. That's the thought. That's the process of being a goalie.
In no other sport is the cup as important than hockey.
Yeah, that's probably them one.
Like baseball, I don't even know why they wear fucking cups.
That's true. I fucking care. Well, I mean, I do care.
Hockey,
I care about protecting.
Yeah, but I mean,
you need a cup.
yeah, there's sticks, there's pucks.
I'm
there's-
aiming for your dick. They were aiming for my dick.
No, man, I was aiming for the top corner.
It was like
I don't know what happened.
it
I
was
just
Zach
kinda-
Coop and Dylan. They're like, "Hey, well, you want to play goalie?" And I was like, "Sure, sure, sure." And like Zach and Coop were fighting, and then Dylan was taking shots on me, getting hit in the nuts the whole time.
I feel like that would make sense. Zach was like, let me practice fighting, actually.
Yeah,
That's-
exactly.
There's one talent I need right now to get to the leagues is to fight. brother.
It's like, hey man, why are you ball hogging? Let's fight.
I am kind of curious about something. Yeah, you know, if Billy's still on, that's cool. But this goes a little bit away from the question. Zach has made it a point to say, I've always fought every one of my friends. Like I've come to
Yeah.
fisticuffs with every one of my friends. Have you? I've never heard a story about you and you guys having a row, a little swing action.
Physical altercation.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I guess not. I guess I lied. I guess.
I was gonna say I don't think so. I think we
No.
no, not really.
No, it'd be a little disagreement.
Yeah. I mean disagreements.
I'm sure.
But like, I know. I think okay. So I think I'll rephrase it. I think it's more of a thing when you're like a teenager and younger.
Yeah.
I think when you're like in middle school and stuff, you gotta punch your friend in the face. You know, you gotta knock a tooth loose.
You gotta punch your friend. in the
You
face.
got
You
it.
gotta get a bloody nose.
Yeah.
You gotta make him look ugly. I don't know. You guys, you don't feel the same way? Chris, how many of your friends do you fight?
Probably 0.
Yeah.
You just bang their girlfriends. Chris, like,
Nah. I mean,
fuck.
I'm a lover, not a
I
fighter.
love her,
Yeah.
I fight her.
I think I could get my ass kicked.
Like I was gonna say I don't win every fight.
Yeah.
I win not many, but it's all about the attitude, bro.
Yeah, it is, and I feel like
It's all about the experience.
I feel like
Yeah.
one of the things everyone should, like, if I had a kid, I'd be like, look, you might get in a fight. You should learn how to look cool getting your ass kicked.
Yeah,
You know, like, that's important. You don't want to be
go down
like,
with grace.
yeah.
Because Billy said that step away for a minute.
Oh, goodbye, Billy.
Goodbye, Billy. He's still in here though. We'll see.
All right, degenerates. That's all the time we had today. We hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like or follow us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, or really wherever you get your podcasts. And you can always reach out to us on Instagram or DM. Just look up Gin and Sofa Pod. Gin and Sofa, out.